In His Shadow by Meniekeime. Chapter 7. Chocolate? Harry's point of view. And now breathe, Harry. Nothing's going to happen. You can go around the houses and try things. They aren't going to hurt you. I had just had a panic attack after stumbling down the stairs after trying to understand what room was under it. Luckily, Dad, was fast to help me and calm me down quickly. When I was completely calm again, I moved around the house, checking which flowers were real and which weren't. I tried to feel normal in my new environment. I was not used to freedom. No rules, no chores. I wasn't used to seeing a romantic couple around me. Even though James and Lily were married, their relationship was closer to an agreement than a traditional marriage. Lily came from a Muggle family, and she became so obsessed with magic and its alpha, beta, omega status that she wanted to maintain the superior race, alpha wizards. James, even though his family consisted of mostly blood traders, he only wanted alpha children, and with a beta, the odds of an omega were rather low. That was the story of the relationship between Lily and James Potter. After a good 2 weeks of not knowing what to do, my school books arrived, and I was able to study for the next school year in Bulgaria. When I asked if I was to learn Bulgarian, I was told no, so I wouldn't. I had never been the best at languages, and I had other problems at hand, like finding my transfiguration book. Just when I found it, an owl landed in my room, carrying a letter and a little package. I was curious as to who wrote me, but first I wanted to ask Father if I was ready to open it. Father, I got a letter, I told him when I found him cooking in the kitchen. When you count burning bacon as cooking. Then open it, Harry. You don't need to ask me to allow you to read a letter, or write one for that matter. I nodded my head quickly and went upstairs to read my letter. Dear Harry, I hope you are feeling better, now that you are with a loving family. I hope you're not overworking yourself, little Harry. Now that you won't be in my cuddly anymore, I send you some stuff that should already be yours. And chocolate. With love, Draco. Chocolate? Why did Draco send me chocolate? The last time I had a treat was in my second year at Hogwarts. Cedric had felt generous and gave me some of his. As Omegas, we were quick to add weight, and I was told we weren't allowed to do any sports either. So to keep the perfect shape, we had to stay away from everything sugary, fatty, or high in calories, and sometimes starving to get the desired weight. When I opened the packaging, the first thing I saw was 2 boxes and another package. I opened the boxes first. Each had 15 pieces of chocolate inside, all forming little hearts. What was Draco doing? Sending me heart-shaped treats like a lover. Sending me little love notes. He's trying to court you, Harry. I jumped when I heard my father's voice. He was standing in the door watching me. What does that mean? I asked, pressing the box to my chest, scared he would take them away. Father came near me and sat down. You know, Harry, a courting is something where one person tries to win the other's love. He will send you presents and love notes and everything that he thinks will make you fall in love with him, and he won't stop until you tell him to or you agree to mate with him, Father explained. Agree? Father had already said an alpha would pick an omega and mate with him. The opinion of the omega wasn't valid. So Draco really cared enough about me that he would respect my opinions? Don't make it too easy for him. Draco is an alpha. It's in his blood to prove himself superior to other alphas in some way. And with the courting, he can do 2 things at once. Get you to love him, and show that he is better than other alphas by getting an omega to be his mate. Draco really loves you, Harry, and he wants to show you the world that he is able to take care of you. And now, what's in the package? Slowly, I opened the package, taking out something that I was really familiar with. It was a green and silver sweater with a 7 and Malfoy on the back. Draco sent me his Quidditch sweater. It smells just like him. End of chapter 7.